This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 145. Your dream will never give up on you. Only you can give up on your dream, boo. And do you know what that means? Let me break it down for your ass. You were given a dream. You were given a purpose. You were given a fantasy life for a reason. The reason that you dream about something, and sorry, I just woke up, so that's why my voice is a little fucked up. But the reason you really want something to happen, you really want to do something good in this world, the reason why you want to make a difference, the reason you think about this thing all the time, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you don't even take Christmas off, boo. The reason why, because you're supposed to make it happen. You're supposed to make it happen. But every dream has a process. Every dream requires a fight. Every dream has a solution. Every dream doesn't come to fruition. And the reason why is because most people will give up on themselves before they ever reach their goals. How in the world do we make things happen that seem impossible? Well, I've been studying this for the last 10 years, maybe more. And my whole life I've been studying this. Guys, I was born in the fucking hood. I was born in the projects. I was born in poverty in Brooklyn, New York. And now I live amongst millionaires and billionaires on the beach just south of Miami. North of Miami, sorry. I should have said south, so you don't know where I live. It's not that I'm afraid you're going to stalk me. I know you are. So it's just like, I'm just taking precautions, boo. Sorry, it's not my fault. Have you seen me? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Listen, I want to get back to the topic at hand because a lot of the people listening to this, and including me, we are at risk of living our lives in regret and never fulfilling our destiny. How are we going to fulfill our destinies? What is your big goal? Like, you don't need to want to change the world, but like, there's a big fucking audacious, scary, ridiculous thing that you want to do. And maybe you don't even think about it anymore because you gave up on it. Maybe you don't even acknowledge it anymore because you were thinking about it when you were a kid and you just buried it so fucking deep. But it's still there. It's still there, boo. I think about mine all the time. I think about it all the time. I'm not doing anything about it. Why? It's so big. I don't know how. I feel like I need an investor. I feel like overwhelmed because I feel like I can't do it alone. I feel like a failure when I don't envision it. But on those days that I can see it clearly, on those days that I can see myself getting outside my comfort zone, doing scary things, pushing myself, getting out there, meeting people, making connections, and opening up. My dream is to open up a chain of fast food restaurants, similar to McDonald's. I want it to be open 24/7. I want it to have a drive-through. I want a drunk motherfucker at 3 a.m. to be able to get an amazing like meal of fruit, okay? Like high quality, delicious, ridiculously amazing, exotic tropical fruit instead of a fucking burger. And not just like a piece of fruit, like cut up, beautiful, there's different offerings like like ice cream and parfaits and stuff, but just like fruit bowls, Like imagine at 3 a.m. you're fucking starving and you pull up and you get like a mix of like yellow dragon fruit, sour sop, mame sapote, like the best fruit on earth. The fucking best shit ever. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's going to happen. I have more dreams too that I don't even allow myself to think about because I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to get my hopes up, And I didn't mean for this to be like a depressive podcast. I'm actually going to change gears. Sorry, I have to move because I was sitting in the sun and it's just so fucking gorgeous. But it's also really, really, really hot. So let me go back to my bed. Okay, so I want to change gears and I want to read something to you that I read every day. And it means so much to me. It means so much to me. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. Wow. I probably should have woken up before I started this podcast, but fuck it. I read something every single day that somebody wrote to me. And I'm going to read some of it. Okay, it's a card. So there's some personal things. I won't read those, but we'll start here. Your inner strength and guiding light continue to take you to higher and higher levels in this lifetime. Your perspective on life makes me live more thoughtfully. Your desire to learn, to keep an open mind, and to try new things make you unstoppable. I admire your determination and your fearlessness. You truly are relentless, despite your upbringing, despite your fears, despite your vulnerabilities. Your energy and spirit continue to raise the vibration of the planet so you can never give up. Thank you for your patience, creativity, your heart, your humor, your love, your caring, your intelligence, your strength, and your beliefs. I love you. Now, when I first read that card that somebody sent me, I immediately went into, what do they want from me? Like, they're lying. What do they want? Like, what the fuck do they fucking want? Because I'm not able to give it to them. I don't have an abundance of money anymore. I used to think people were only my friends. And I used to think my boyfriend only liked me because I had a lot of money. And I had a lot of, like, clout. I had a lot of, like, quote, power. Because I owned all these, I was in charge of all these stores. And I had all these employees. I had over 500 employees. And I could easily hire somebody. I could easily fire somebody if I wanted to. I got so many people jobs, raises, bonuses. And that's what I thought. And I always paid for everything for everyone. Massages, dinners, gifts, trips. I took my best friend to Puerto Rico. I paid for everything always. And I used to think that people only liked me and only hung out with me because I had money. And guess what? That was a fucking lie. That was a lie that I was telling myself because I felt unworthy. So I had to think of a way to justify why people would want to fucking be around me. I felt so unworthy. I felt so dumb, so stupid. My self-esteem was so fucking low. I had to prove in my brain why people liked me. And that is what I want to remind you of today. That is why I'm doing this podcast today. I just realized it. The reason I picked up this fucking phone to record this podcast is to let you know that you have convinced yourself of something and your brain is trying to find the proof. Because our brains are goal-seeking machines. And so if we decided that we are poor, okay? If we decided that we have a lack of abundance in our life, in our financial life, we will find proof. We will make that fucking happen. If we've decided that we are ugly and nobody wants us, then we will make sure that we do not have anyone in our life that wants us. If we feel like we have no friends, if we feel all alone in this world, if we feel like abandoned and lonely, then we will find a way to make that happen. If we feel like we'll always be overweight, no matter what, then our brains will make sure that fucking happens. Do you see how it works? What are you lying to yourself about? And we're always lying. We're always lying. We're always saying we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not productive enough, we're not motivated, we're lazy, we're not fit enough, we're not whatever it is. So why don't you try lying in the opposite direction? We're lying anyway, so why don't you start saying, I am amazing, I am fucking hilarious, I am smart, I am strong, I am disciplined, I am confident, I have what it takes to do whatever the fuck I want in this lifetime, because you're only getting one. Why are you wasting it? So I want you to start lying to yourself and saying good shit instead of lying to yourself and saying bad shit. I might have said this already on the podcast. Sorry if I did. But anyway, that's the message on my heart. And there was one more thing I wanted to share that I woke up thinking about. And it's just, mwah. I don't know why I woke up thinking about this girl. But I don't remember if I shared this story with you guys. But I had an employee sue me for being racist. And she was motherfucking white. The things that I've been through, y'all. So I'm starting an entrepreneurial-based show today. And originally I was like, I want to do it on my own because I just want to do whatever I want. But I was like, no, I'm better with other people. And I also don't know if it's valuable enough for me to just do it on my own. Like, I feel like other people will bring so much to the table that I could never bring. And so I'm starting it on YouTube live today, Wednesday, October 5th, 2022, with my friend Awa and my friend Kuba. And it's going to be called Dias. Do it anyway, son. And I'll explain more about that on the show today at 4 o'clock. So please join me, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday. I'm really, really excited for this. And who knows if it will continue, though, because it's not easy to work with other people. And my friends may decide that they don't want to do it. And I'll continue doing it on my own then. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because I know why I'm here. And I'm here to help one person that needs help. And I don't know who that one person is, but I can't find them if I'm not putting content out there and creating and sharing my message. So anyway, I woke up thinking about this girl. Her name was Stacy. So Stacy was an older lady. I think she was in her 40s. That's not old, but you know what I'm trying to say. I was in my 20s, so she was older to me. And she liked to knit hats on her breaks. She was very nice lady. Little awkward. You know, I always call myself awkward, but truth be told, I'm secretly awkward. In real life, you would never know this. I'm like a boss. I'm a motherfucking legend. I will walk into a room and take over this fucking room, and I'll make yo ass feel awkward. That's because deep inside, I'm awkward. If I'm mean to you, it's because I like you. But also, if I'm mean to you, if I make fun of you, it's because I'm afraid you're going to make fun of me first. So I got to make sure and make fun of you because I feel insecure. Isn't that the fucking truth? Isn't that what we all do in our own ways? Okay, some people do it in a mean way, in a sneaky way, in a condescending way, in a backstabbing way. Some people do it behind people's backs. I just do it to your face, boo. That's all. But really, if I make fun of you, it means you're my friend. It means I like you. Like me and Awa, we making fun of each other all fucking day long. All day, every day. I can't remember the last conversation we had where she didn't call me a fruity hoe at the beginning, middle, and end of the conversation. Because just like life is boring, but why make it even more boring by just being serious all the time? It's like, it's better to have fun, guys. So I hope you and your friends are having fun every day. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Stacy. Yes, Stacy. So Stacy, one day, she was late a few times, not by much. So I had little talks with her. I might have written her up once for being late, but it was nothing serious. One day, Stacy decided, we used to serve smoothie bowls, right? And on top of the smoothie bowls, we would put almond butter. And in order to transfer the almond butter from a big, giant container into a small squeeze bottle, we used a spatula, okay? And so one day, I asked Stacy to please fill up some squeeze bottles with almond butter, okay? And she was doing that. And then once she was done, I was helping her to clean off the squeeze bottles because she got a lot of almond butter on the outside, which I was like, in my head, I was like, I should have just done this myself. Like, do you know how expensive organic, raw almond butter is? Which, by the way, raw almond butter doesn't exist, but whatever. For the sake of the illusion of being 100% raw, let's just pretend that, almond butter can be raw, which it can't. But anyway, nuts need to be heated up, and let's not pretend that they don't. Anywho, they heat them up to get them out of their shell. People don't pick almonds out of the shell, like one by one. No, they heat them up so they burst. But let's move on. Let's be delusional and pretend we can be 100% raw. In a fucking cooked food world, in a fake-ass, unnatural fucking world. That's why we got to do our best. That's why I'm doing a course with Matt. If you are interested in more information about my course with Matt, DM me the word transformation. I'll send you more information. But we digress. Back to the story. Woo! I'm going on tangents, y'all. Anyway, raw vegan tangents. So I saw she got so much almond butter. I made her do it in the sink because I knew she's a messy bitch. She was a messy bitch. So like we all are, right? And so I made her do it in the sink. So like I knew almond butter was gonna get everywhere, but I didn't have time to do it. And so I was helping her clean up the outside of the squeeze bottles when all of a sudden, this motherfucker licks the spatula that has the almond butter on it. Guys, we're at work, number one. Number two, we're in the front of house. The front, what does that mean? Customers can see us. Customers can see us, Stacy. What the fuck are you doing? What the... I thought I was dreaming. I never seen anything like this in my life. I've been in the food and beverage industry for the last decade. Stacy? What are you doing? When people ask people what are they doing, like they don't know what they're doing. Like I know what you're doing, but like I couldn't believe it. So I had to say, Stacy, what are you doing? What? It's gonna go to waste. Yeah, no. Okay. So ever since that day, obviously, I took her to the back room and let her know why that is not exactly acceptable behavior in a food and beverage establishment. Because if a health inspector was watching, we would be shut down, Stacy. So perhaps let's not lick the fucking spatula that we are using to pour almond butter into squeeze bottles with. So I didn't write her up for that because, I was just like, how do I fucking put this on a piece of paper? Like, is this real life? Is this reality? And by the way, I've dealt with so many dumb things. If you guys knew, one day I'll do a whole podcast on all the things that employees have done. Mwah. But anyway, I let her know why that's not acceptable. And I let her know, she cannot do that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, she disagreed because we were at the end of the process and she was going to wash it anyway and rinse it and sanitize it anyway. So she decided that I was not justified for scolding her. And she didn't like that I did that. And so after that day, she had a little grudge of sorts. And so I would come in the morning. I would come in at 6 a.m. And she would be there. Or I think, no, the store was already open. So sometimes I would work 9 to 5. So I would come in at 9, yeah. And she would be there. And I would say hi. And she wouldn't say hi back to me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, ho. Okay, you gonna play that game? I'm not your friend. I'm your motherfucking boss. So what? Okay. That happened a few times, a few days after. And finally, I took her to the side. I think I took her around the corner. Just took her for a walk in the park because we worked. The store that she was at was Bryant Park near Times Square. So we're near Bryant Park. So I took her to the park just to walk around for a little bit. Got her some smoothie or whatever. And got her something at Whole Foods, I think. I think she wanted a chocolate chip muffin or whatever. So we had breakfast, walking around the park for 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, Stacy, we got to talk this out because I'm saying hi to you, boo, and you're not saying hi back. So it's a little awkward. And we're at work. So we want to create a nice environment, a positive, friendly, uplifting, fun environment. So what's up, boo? Nothing. Nothing's up. And something's up. I mean, I'm assuming it's because of the almond butter situation, and I am sorry if you took it the wrong way, but it's not acceptable behavior according to the Department of Health. And so I have to make sure and keep the store open. So I needed to make sure that you knew that wasn't exactly sanitary and acceptable behavior. Okay. And so we're walking around the park. She's not talking to me. She's not giving me anything. And I'm just like, all right, Stacy, before we go back to the store, I just want to let you know, I value your time. I value you being here. I thank you for being part of the team. And I just want to, again, let you know that you're amazing. And I'm really happy you're here. I'm giving her all the shit that I can think of. Meanwhile, in my head, I'm just like, bitch, do you even know that you could be fired right now? Any other a motherfucker with a temper, or that doesn't know how to run a store, that doesn't know how to work with employees, could just fire your ass without fucking regret, and they will be justified. But I'm not like that. I give people chances. I'm understanding. I'm a nice fucking person. So what the fuck is going on here? We go back to the store, okay, and it continues. I come in the next day. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Ignoring me. Okay. I don't know what to do at this point because you're not gonna bring negativity in my fucking space. But I can't fire you for not saying hi to me. Am I being petty, guys? I'm the boss. Am I being petty? Even if I wasn't the boss, if I was a brand new employee and I say hi to you at work and you don't say hi back to me, you a fucking hoe. What the fuck? No, don't bring that to my fucking space. I don't have time for your little fucking attitude. You don't like me? Find another fucking job. You don't like that I fucking called you out on your nasty fucking licking fucking shit? Who raised you? And whoever it is, it's not their fault because nobody raised me. So what's your excuse? I wasn't even raised. Okay, what's your fucking excuse, bitch? But anyway, okay, I can't say these things, right? You know? So, long story short is one day, like a few weeks later, like this went on. Basically, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I stopped saying hi to the bitch. I stopped saying hi. Because you're not going to make me feel like I'm fucking a weirdo. You're not going to make me feel like I'm like intruding in your space by saying hi to your ass. You lucky I'm talking to you. You lucky to have a motherfucking job, the pettiness you're bringing to this shit. But okay, we move on. If you petty, you immediately annihilated from my life. That's why I don't have friends. I have like one friend or two or three. No, I have like 5 friends, but literally in real life, I have like 5 friends. That's it. I have thousands online and I hope one day they can be my friends in real life. But there was a time when I had no friends and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I'm not willing to put up with people's bullshit. Pettiness? No, don't do it, boo. Don't bring it around me because I will fucking lose your number so fucking fast. You don't even fucking know. I have 0 need for anyone in my life. 0. Because I was lonely for so long. I was alone for so fucking long, guys. Long gone. I almost said long guns. Long guys? Long guns? I don't know. Fruit is life. I was lonely for so long that I built up a callus in my mind to the point where I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone for anything. So if you're going to stop being my friend, I don't give a fuck. If you're going to cause drama in my life, bye. If I don't feel comfortable, see ya. Sorry, but I don't need you. And I don't need anyone. What the fuck where am I now in the story? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Rosie. Oh yes, let's finish the goddamn story. Okay, so we're at the point where it's been a few weeks and I stopped saying hi to the bitch. I stopped saying hi to her because she's not saying hi back. So I'm not wasting my fucking breath. No. Weeks on end, you not saying hi? Fuck you. I'll let you work here, ho. But it's at your own fucking discretion. And we not friends no more. So I think 2 weeks went by and I stopped saying hi to her, or 3 weeks, something like that. One day, oh my God, I check my email, y'all. I wake up. First thing I did, I didn't have a morning routine. I didn't do yoga. I didn't meditate. I didn't go to the beach. I checked my email first. I just got straight to work. Okay. So that's my comfort zone, just work. So I'm trying to not work as much anymore. But back in these days, I was a workaholic. That's all I had. That's all I wanted to do. And I loved it. And so, I'm trying to have a life nowadays. But check my email, and I got an email from HR. This is back in the day when I had an HR department, okay? I got a fucking email from HR. And they said that Stacy had filed a complaint about me and was suing me and the company. Wait, I'm missing a part of this story, I think. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I missed a part of the story because I was like, wait, I didn't see Stacy's face after this. Right. After a few weeks of this bitch not saying hi back to me and creating a hostile environment, okay, because she started I feel like she started like a little pettiness with other people too. I can't really remember. This is a few years ago. It's like over 5 years ago. But anyway, I transferred her to another store, to a store where she could work alone. Because we had little stores and some people like work alone for a few hours. So I transferred her to a store where she could work alone, where she belongs. Because she clearly can't work well with others. Okay? Clearly. Like me, I know how to work well with others. I'm scared of people. I get really insecure around people. But I know how to work with people. I know how to make people feel good. I know how to make people laugh. I know how to make people feel part of a team. Oof. If you ever get the opportunity to work with me in a team environment, it's going to be the best fucking experience of your fucking life. Ask anybody that worked at Woodstock Fruit Festival this year. Any whom. And if they didn't have a good experience, they were probably a shitty employee. So anyway, back to the story. I want to wrap this up. It's been a fucking over 25 minutes. Jesus Christ. But the end of the story is I transferred her to a smaller store. And then the next day or something like that, a few days later, I got an email that she was suing me and the company. I don't know. Maybe she quit. Maybe she was fired by her new manager. I don't know. Whatever. I can't remember the details. But she was suing me for being racist. In the fucking document, in her email, she cited that I was always saying hi and joking around and being friendly with the non-white people, with the non-white employees of the company. But to her, I would never even say hi. Do you see the fucking way that these fucking humans act? I tell you this story to let you know that you cannot take this world seriously. You cannot take these humans seriously. You can't. You can't. They're fucked in the fucking head. Okay? Don't take this world or these humans too seriously, boo. If somebody said something to you that was mean or nasty, if somebody called you a bitch, but for real, like my mom, she's called me a bitch before. I took it personal back in the day. She called me a bitch because I wouldn't let her eat her fucking bacon, and I threw out the microwave, and I called her, I don't know what names I called her, but basically, you know, I let her know that she's contributing to the slaughtering, the rape, and the horrific violence and cruelty against animals every time she eats something, every time she eats an egg. I might have called her an idiot. I don't know. Probably did. In the beginning, I was very nasty. I was very mean because I couldn't believe what was going on. And I took it personal that animals were being hurt. And so anyway, she called me a bitch, and it hurt my feelings at first. But then I realized it wasn't personal. Nothing is personal in this world, boo. This girl calling me racist? That's not personal. That's her own shit. That's her fucking craziness. That's her psychosis. Like, it's not personal. So stop taking it personal. And please read. I'm reminding your ass to read the 4 agreements. I told you to read it like 100 episodes ago. Did you? You probably didn't. Because you don't take me seriously, but it's not personal. It's not personal. Please read the 4 agreements, because one of them is nothing in life is personal. And when you finally grasp this concept, you will be so much happier. You will be able to put yourself out there. You will have better relationships, because you'll know that, okay, say somebody disrespects you. That's not okay. Tell them that. It's not okay. Speak your truth, boo. But know that it's not personal. And if they apologize and there's a reason they did it, and they can see why they were wrong to cross your boundaries, and they can apologize and they can say sorry, and you can know it's not personal, then you can move on with that relationship. But there has been friendships that I have cut totally in the past because they said something that I didn't like, and I took it personal, and it wasn't personal. Nothing is personal, boo. And I hope you understand that. These humans are insane. These humans are justifying their own shitty fucking behavior. Humans love to justify their own shit. They love to be right, and they love to find a way to justify. This woman found a way to justify her fucking pettiness, her fucking mistake of licking a fucking spatula. Guys, these humans are fucked. Don't take them seriously.